Miss Capone. She was my third grade teacher.
I had a family friend named Kurt, and he taught me how to play a Queen song on guitar.
My first viola teacher, Elizabeth Cregan.
One of my Sunday school teachers, Miss Williams, she passed away a few years ago, but she was really instrumental in my development as a Christian because just looking at her example and just looking at how she carried her life, you know, she was basically didn't have any flaws from what I saw. So it was very inspiring as far as someone you want to try to model yourself after.
My Nana growing up.
Gino Lunn.
It's a really cool community of people, of kind of moms and dads that raised me.
I was sent away to Catholic school where I was always in trouble. Nuns were always mad at me, priests were always mad at me, and I just was a troubled kid. But there's one lady who stands out as a beam of light in this whole thing. It was my speech therapist. I had terrible stuttering problems, and so every day I would have a half hour where I'd be sent out with a few other kids who had speech problems. And what I loved about her, I actually looked forward to that. Even though it was kind of a stigma, you know, the kids would kind of tease us because we had to go to this special class. But I looked forward to it because she was just so kind. She was like a ray of positive light in an otherwise pretty dark world. And I think she sowed seeds in my life that have borne fruit from then on.
There was a college student who really invested in me, took interest in me.
I had a choir director who taught us that you can have a lot of fun while still striving for excellence.
I was always reminded by my faith, by my grandmother.
She was really honest with me about her relationship with God.
When I was about 6, we got a new pastor, and his wife started a choir. And all the kids were recruited to be in the choir. And during rehearsals, the choir director, instead of going back to the piano, would just say, "Ruth, start the next song." Because she thought I could start the song in pretty close to the right key. I wouldn't start it really high so that you couldn't sing it, or too low. I thought, well, that's weird. She's not calling other people to do that. And then I realized, I kind of have an ear for that. And then I started thinking, maybe I'm musical.
Her level of patience is what really taught me to be a very patient and kind person.
And I used to get a birthday card from her every year until I was about 27 years old when she passed away.
Years later, I'm still making music and still having fun with it.
Because my Nana did that so well. She taught by example.
He forever changed the course of my life, and I've been a musician for 30-some years, so pretty cool.